Hi, this is Scott Siskin. I'm the president of First Republic Mortgage Bankers. When you need a mortgage, call First Republic Mortgage Bankers and deal direct. Eliminate the middleman. No mortgage broker fees. Stop wasting your hard-earned money on your high-rate mortgage and your credit cards. You can save every single month by refinancing. You personally can save every month by locking in the lowest rates in over 30 years. And we make house calls to the entire tri-state area 7 days a week. Call 718-380-0006 if you're buying a home or you want to refinance your home. 718-380-0006.
And we say a pleasant good morning to Scott Siskin. Scott, we were talking off the air about what we talk about every holiday, every December, that people are going to get carried away with their credit cards, and there's going to be an overabundance, if you will, of credit card debt come January, and that First Republic, of course, would be taking care of many, many people through the process of what we call a debt consolidation. And what we said is absolutely true. A number of people are coming to you with this credit card crisis.
Well, you know, I wouldn't say a number. I would say a wave of people. We are in the midst of a refinancing boom, and a very high majority of the people who are refinancing are doing debt consolidation. When I first came to this business in 1985, I would say that less than half of the refinances included debt consolidation. But now we're probably closer to 90% including debt consolidation. That shows you in a 23-year span of time the difference in what's going on in our community, in the country. And it's very important that people look at their entire situation when they're struggling, especially. But even if you're not struggling per se, you're getting by, you really should look at your situation and get a tune-up, get a checkup. Right now, we have some just outstanding opportunities for people to lock in conventional and FHA rates to refinance. And there's so many people, millions and millions and millions of people who I call the silent majority that nobody's talking about because they're making their payments. But they may be paying 30% on their credit cards or above 7% on their underlying mortgage. They may want to get some capital if they knew they can get some capital. They may have been rejected altogether somewhere else. At First Republic, we're offering specials starting with, the conventional 5.5% for 30 years, also FHA 5.5% for 30 years. The APR is 6.28, and the cost per thousand borrowed is only $5.68 for 360 payments. Now, why would there be a difference between conventional and FHA? If you can qualify for a conventional, you can avoid the cost of PMI or MIP. If you cannot qualify for whatever reason for a conventional, the FHA is there at the same rate. So we're not charging more because you have to go into an FHA loan, but the costs are more because of the MIP that's involved. We also have an outstanding opportunity right now. We just came out with 15 years FHA special at 4.5%. 4.5%. That cost is so low that there's so many people who can refinance their mortgage, pay off their credit card debt, and still see their monthly payments come down and the term of their mortgage come down. Have that mortgage paid off in 15 years from now, maybe instead of 27 years from now. It's a huge amount of savings. And that's why we implore you to get the facts. Get the facts by making a phone call to 718-380-0006. The opportunity to lock in this rate over the phone now is there for you. Get the facts. Find out what the difference is for your finances of a 15-year mortgage compared to a 30-year mortgage. It's really incredible. It's mind-blowing. It's really mind-blowing, especially when you have a rate that low, 1% below the 30-year. And this is an FHA, so you don't have to have perfect credit. It's not credit score driven. You could have past credit problems. You could have even past mortgage rates. There's a lot of flexibility when it comes to this, and you can, just clean up your entire financial situation and set yourself for your future, your financial future. This can really be a retirement plan. And in a way, you have to look at your house, what you owe on it, what your credit cards are, and look at right now it's time to do some financial planning. And I'm not talking about buying stocks and bonds. I'm talking about looking at your debt and the improvement that you can have, the benefits you can have by getting rid of bad debt on a mortgage that's higher than 7% or an adjustable, and especially credit cards, which there's no tax benefits. They're charging you up to 30% these days. It's an incredible opportunity for you to pay off all these things and have a financial future that is much brighter than where you stand if you do nothing. And there's a lot of people who feel, especially with all the negativity and talk of foreclosure that's going on, in the news these days. People are afraid to do anything. I mention this a lot. That people are just afraid to do anything, so they don't. Sometimes people in foreclosure don't open the mail. We have the FHA Secure program that can help you get out of that foreclosure. Bottom line is get the facts. Make the phone call. That's all you have to do, is at least get the facts, because you don't want to go 3 years from now and say, oh, I missed this opportunity. College education money's out the window. I did nothing, and I have nothing at this point, or I really missed out on, this opportunity to get rid of my mortgage payments or get cash out. There's so many opportunities for you because the fact that not only are we Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac approved, but we're FHA direct lenders. We make the approvals right here, and we have a lot of flexibility for compensating factors and making decisions to make mortgages. We've had people who have been rejected 10 times. They come to us, and we're able to give them the loan at better terms than they thought. They get 5.5%, for example, for somebody on a 30-year mortgage who got turned down everywhere they went. They're pretty happy. Actually, they're very happy. And you hear the success stories every single day. You can go to my website, www.1strepublic.com. That's 1, the numeral 1, strepublic.com. And you can listen to success stories. You can read the letters that we've received. You can see video. There's a lot of stuff there so that you can see that when we have a success story on the radio, it's not just one success story. It's not a stooge who's being paid off. These are real people who had real problems, and we were able to help them. And it all started with making one phone call. 718-380-0006. Make that call right now. 4.5% may make a huge difference in your financial future. Imagine 15 years from now not having a mortgage, not having credit card debt. Think about that. Is it possible for you to even fathom that can happen? All it takes is one phone call. Get yourself pre-approved. We'll be able to tell you on the phone what the different options are for you and give you a pre-approval and actually lock in the rate for you, and then we can work on getting together for the paperwork later. Take this opportunity right now to get the facts. I'm not saying that everyone benefits by refinancing. Not everyone can refinance. Not everyone should refinance. But a lot of people should, and will regret it if they don't. And it's important that even if you don't consider yourself a financially astute person, that you call us to get the facts. Get the facts everywhere you can. We're more than happy to present the facts. We can tell you exactly what we can do. These rates will not be here forever. When I first came into this business, and rates were in double digits, 13%, and they talked about the Levitt homes that after the war, all these people got 5% on their VA loans. I was like unfathomable to me that I would ever see rates come down to that point. I couldn't even think about it. So now at this point, in a historic point of view, this is an opportunity you don't want to pass up because rates go up and down. So when you see it this low, historically, it's in the long run, it's going to be on its way up at some point in time. Will it come down further? Maybe. Do you want to gamble and then, miss out? It's very hard to predict the exact bottom of a stock or interest rates. So if you want to gamble, go to Atlantic City, buy Lotto. When it comes to your home and your monthly payments on your home and your family's financial future, make the call now. Get the facts so you can make a proper decision as to what you should do about your family's finances. It's not just refinancing. It's an incredible tool to be able to improve the quality of your life now and for years going forward. Don't miss out. Don't be left behind. Remember, if you snooze, you lose. Big time. One call does it all. You make the call, we'll do it all. Loan officers standing by right now, and they'll be able to tell you exactly what the facts are. 718-380-0006. You make that call, we will do it all. First Republic Mortgage Bankers is a licensed mortgage banker, direct lender in New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, Pennsylvania, Florida, Delaware, Maryland, Georgia, South Carolina, headquartered at 110 Jericho Turnpike, Floral Park, New York.